Hi everyone, I'm getting guided here to do a yes or no reading. I think I've done one of these before. Yeah, maybe one. So have a question in your mind that has a yes or no answer, and I'll pull 3 cards and you can choose your pile and we'll get into whether it's a yes or a no. Hopefully there'll be no maybes. Okay, but I'll get into why it's a yes, why it's a no, what you need to know about the situation, and so on. Okay, so I'm going to pull out 3 cards. I'll put them face down and I'll take a picture of it so that you can pause the video and kind of meditate or just see where your intuition takes you first. I'm hearing the letter V here. And C, the letter C. Group 1, Group 2 Spirit, and Group 3. All right. So you can go ahead and choose your group. Okay, Group 1. Let's see what you have. I'm going to pull out some more Oracle and Tarot just to help us in the answer. Let's pull out, I'll just use the surrounding deck, Spirit. I'm getting a message here for you about something about using the tools that are available to you, using what's around you or what you already have or what you already know here. Okay, let's see what we have, and then if we need to clarify further with the tarot, we will. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm still trying to figure out the right height for this mic. Okay, anyways. Ooh, Group 1. Your answer is yes. We have the Magician, the Alchemical Master. Let's find out some more here. We have Death. The eternal cycle begins. Maybe this has something to do with Scorpio energy for you. I'm also feeling Gemini in here, and Pisces I'm hearing. Okay, and if those aren't in your immediate personal planets, this is energy that maybe you're working with at this time. You're accessing that part of your birth chart. Okay, let's see what else we have. Death again, death twice. Okay, I feel like you've manifested an ending here and a transformation. I'm hearing you manifested it. Very important for you to understand that you did this. Okay? I feel like this is something, well, let's see what the others say. We have in a few months. Okay? And mystery. Yeah, there's something here that is still in the works. You know, the Magician is an active card. It's something that is happening, right? It's an action. For example, the Hierophant is more of like something that has already been. The knowledge has already been downloaded. The Magician is still alchemizing something. And 2 death cards. Transformation. So whatever it is that you are seeking here, I feel like in a few months you're going to get an answer, or you're going to get a manifestation here that you've been focused on. But right now, there's still something that is, I'm hearing, in a solid state, not alchemized yet, hasn't shifted, hasn't changed. I'm hearing it's meant to be that way. I don't know. I'm getting as above, so below, which the Magician embodies that. Well, let's see what's above. Balance. So you have the cards like, oh, well, you can't really see, but there's an above here and there's a below here. So I pulled the card above the Magician to see what is above. Interesting. Maybe you need to adjust the way you're seeing something here. Okay, but I'm seeing balance. So something needs to be brought into balance here before the thing can be brought into form. The thing can happen. Yeah. What needs to be brought into balance here? The Queen of Wands. It's also very magical. And with what? The Five of Wands. So we have the Jagged Union and the Cosmic Huntress. Something's a little thorny still, I feel. There's still some energy that needs to be untangled here for you. This could be something you're aware of, or maybe something that you're not aware of. There is a mystery after all, okay? And I feel like maybe you're very focused on how to resolve some kind of conflict, or this could even be a competition here. You can't control something here in the way that maybe you wish you could. Okay, what do you want to say about that? The Ten of Cups, the Joyous Sky. What's going to help this situation go the way you want it to go is your energy, the energy that you sit in I'm hearing on a day-to-day basis. Death, the Magician, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, mystery. This feels a little bit intense. This feels like a very strong focus. And I feel like Spirit's asking you here to lighten your energy a little bit. Maybe spend some time here with people who make you happy. Or just do an activity that makes you feel light-hearted, light-spirited. Okay, is there anything else Group 1 needs to know? No, I think that's it, Group 1. Okay, so that's what I have for you. You can watch other groups as well if you'd like. Maybe you have a different question. I wouldn't ask the same thing again. But if you have a different question, go ahead. I hope that helped you. I'll see you next time. And I'm going to Group 2. Okay, Group 2. Group 2. Let's give these a good shuffle first. Two more. Okay, those of you who chose Group 2, Pile 2, I'm going to pull out a few other cards as well to give us some context here, a few oracle decks that I have here, and then we'll use the tarot if we need further clarification. For Group 2, Spirit Guides, what needs to be said about this? For Group 2, Spirit Guides, what do they need to know? And one of these. What do they need to know, Group 2? Woo! Okay. All right, Group 2. Let's see what we have first. Is it a yes or is it a no? We have the Three of Cups in reverse. I feel like the answer is a no. Okay, let's find out why here. Skeleton, we have strength. I'm hearing something about timing. The time has passed, timing. Until lesson is learned. Okay, so perhaps it isn't a hard no. It's a no right now until the lesson is learned. Wow. What else? Burden here. Illumination. And abundance. Okay. This is pretty obvious now to me. Okay, group 2. What I'm seeing here is the reason why something is a no, and maybe that's a good thing for you, maybe it's not. Usually no's we take as a negative though. The reason why it's a no is because somebody in this situation, you or maybe it's someone you're thinking about, needs to come into a abundance mindset, out of a lack mentality, out of a mindset of feeling unworthy or blocked or having some fear about success and progress. You know, there's something here that is weighing the energy down. Like there's something that's not going to make something happen because the energy is weighed down. And so maybe for some of you, that's a good thing. Others of you, it might be not what you want to hear. Okay? But somebody has to learn a lesson here. And I feel like someone's being a little bit hard-headed about something. Let's get some more here. Tell me more about also what's an issue in this situation is that there's a refusal to work together, or somebody's refusing to acknowledge another person's value and worth. Tell me more about the burden here first. Tell me about what's a burden here? For some of you, this isn't going to be for all of you, but for someone, someone's placing some blame on you. Okay, that's for someone. Masks the hidden wolf. Yeah, it's like somebody doesn't want to take accountability for something. I'm seeing strength, the 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit. You need to get out of your comfort zone or out of your shell here and accept the abundance that's coming towards you. Some of you, this is about money here. But it feels like to me that it's not that you don't have enough. It's that maybe there's like something's not lining up here. I feel like there's an energy that has a lot of backing, a lot of support here, whether that's financial or family or groups of friends. You know, they're like, they feel secure. Their root chakra is like healed. They're secure. You know, I feel like this is related to some kind of past life, karmic thing. Like they were brought in secure in some way. And another person here is not. It could be a company too. And so there needs to be some kind of leveling out of that. It's interesting. What's the lesson that needs to be learned here? 5 of Wands, Temperance, Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. Something needs time. Like you... If you're asking about like success in your business or something like that, you can't, there's something about accepting where you are and appreciating that, knowing that you will move forward, but it takes time and hard work to do that. It's not going to happen instantly. The abundance is here, but you can't look at your lack of progress right now as a burden, because and this isn't going to be for everyone, but for whoever this is resonating, it's almost like you're feeling like your lack of progress in a certain area is a burden to you. So you're attaching the energy of burden to what you want. Do you know what I mean? So it's harder for it to come in. Some of you want something that yeah, 7 of Swords, that isn't the best for you. Okay? There's something else you could be doing here, or someone else you could be with. What happens once the lesson is learned? Then we go from there. 3 of Pentacles. Then we go from there. But it feels like Spirit is going to be assessing this on some level. How much do you want this? Some of you have been teaching a lesson to somebody, okay, whether you know it or not, and that person hasn't learned the lesson. They're kind of refusing to learn it, even though like you're basically handing it right to them. They just won't. No. They just won't. The answer is no. They just won't. Okay? But then I'm cutting on yes. See, but it's not like a final thing. It's almost it's kind of frustrating here, I feel, because it's like right there. Even if it's about career, it's like right there. Someone just has to like have that light bulb moment, illumination about how to release some burden here that they're putting onto themselves that feels unnecessary. It feels like Spirit, is that true? It feels like Spirit wants something else for you. Yeah, 10 of Cups. There's something greater for you. Okay? If you feel like this doesn't resonate for you, you know, that's okay. We all have free will. We can change things as well. So you can watch another pile or whatever you want. I hope that helped, though. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Okay, let's shuffle it up again. Take the Magician out of here. Did I? Okay, we'll leave it in then. All right, group 3. I'm going to pull out some oracle cards to give us some context about your reading here. So let's go ahead and do that. Put them face down, Spirit. There's something different about this. Another one wants to come out. This pile's energy. There's some kind of, I don't know. It's like something's undecided. Maybe this is the maybe. Hopefully not. But it feels like something might be a little bit undecided. Or there's multiple ways this could go. Just because of the way the cards are feeling to me. We're also getting more than one here for things. You might be facing some kind of choice in relationship to this soon that will affect the answer. Okay, we'll just take the one. Okay, so let's see. Is it a yes or a no for you, group 3? It's a yes. We have the expansion, the shedding snake. Something is expanding here. Let's see. The apple, risk and reward. Yeah, it's like you need to take a risk though. Owl, wise seeing, wise action. A calculated risk needs to be taken. And because it's shedding snake here, it's like you need to maybe look at something differently or in a new way, or shed an old energy that's related to this situation. We also have future is uncertain. See, that's how I'm feeling. It just feels like something is still kind of up to you and the decision that you make. Let's see what else we get. Intuition, perception, wow, teaching, interesting. Spirit is asking you, if you want this to be a yes here, if you want this pile, this answer, whatever, to be a yes, then you need to trust your intuition here with something. Okay? Definitely. You have to apply the things that you've learned here so far and take a calculated risk. I feel like with teaching, maybe you are teaching something, but I feel more what's being said here is that you've been taught how to use your intuition, or how to hone in on your perception, how to expand your perception and hone in on your intuition. Okay, thanks. And for some reason, it still feels like you're at the crossroads with something. So perhaps you're asking for something to come towards you rather than you taking a risk here to go towards it. Let's see, what else do we have here? The 9 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups. There's also something about your third eye coming up. Maybe you want to do some meditations, third eye meditations here. I'm actually playing something right now that's activating third eye energies. Okay, so maybe you want to do some kind of sound healing here if you can hear. The 9 of Pentacles, the tranquil spotted doe to the Wheel of Fortune. This is about trusting yourself as well. I'm hearing right action, about taking the right action here. The eagle with perception, you can see something already, okay? And I feel like, well, tell me, why is the future uncertain? We have a card that's kind of like an extra card, doesn't have any words on it. This is, to me, feels like there's a mirroring here going on in the situation, and also something needs to be alchemized. Tell me more about why the future is uncertain. The Ace of Swords. A truth needs to be spoken here, and there needs to be some kind of clear communication. For the Querent, what does the Querent need to do? For group 3, what do they need to do? What should they do? Advice for the Querent here. Advice for the Querent. Group 3. Anything? 8 of Cups. The High Door. You need to it's like, think higher. Leave some kind of old pattern behind. I feel like there's some kind of mindset that you had that was a little bit that self-sabotaging. Maybe you sabotaged your dreams in some way. I don't know. Take it or not. You know, if that upsets you, don't worry about it, I guess. But yeah, it feels like maybe you know, your shadow kind of got involved in some way here, and a dream was sabotaged, or something, a connection was sabotaged, or something here from some, or maybe it's not that, maybe it's what you want to happen was about to happen, but it was sabotaged by some kind of subconscious pattern mindset that you have about the situation. And you need to elevate here your consciousness, think higher about something, the higher door. See something, I'm hearing from a transcendent perspective. Yeah, like the eagle, higher. Higher mind, I'm hearing. What's good for your highest self here? And the highest good of all. Any other advice here? What about the, oh, hold on. What about the risk? What's the risk that group 3 needs to take here? Tell me more about the risk that group 3 needs to take, spirit guides. I'm hearing something about Sunday. It is Sunday when I'm recording this. What's the risk here? Okay, where's this deck? What's the risk? Rejection. You have to risk being rejected here. You have to have faith, okay? In that, you know, what is good for you will happen for you. So there's something here that where maybe there's a fear of rejection, or somebody has a fear of rejection. When you go into something with fear, you know, you're putting that frequency out there. You need to surrender here to the divine plan, to your higher self. Some of you are being guided here. Like you're getting signs and synchronicities. Okay, I'm going to pull out one more card from here, and then I'm going to leave it there, group 3. So the answer is a yes. Although it's uncertain how, when this is going to play out for you. It really is going to depend here on somebody's perspective, I feel. If they're able to shift their perspective and feel confident in what it is that they want to communicate or say. And follow the teachings they've been given. New day. Changes. Yeah, it's like a new mindset has to happen. Self-love as well. Okay, so a change into, you're not, like, you're in a new frequency. Okay, the whole situation is not in the past. It's, you know, like, don't attach past energies to a present situation. Anything else? I'm getting something like leave what needs to be left behind and go through the door or something. So even if you're trying to re-manifest something, let's say, you can't attach the old fears, thoughts, energies to what you want the outcome to be now. Something like this. I hope this is making sense for you and giving you some answers here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Something needs to be learned a little bit here. Knight of Pentacles about... faith, surrender in the divine. I'm seeing the Two of Wands, and it says the lightning struck antenna, the High Priestess behind it. You've put the signal out there. You've put the message out there to Spirit, and it's been received. I feel like you just need to know that. You need to have faith here. And don't wear any masks in the situation, whatever that means. All right, group 3, that's what I have for you. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.